Good evening, and welcome to tonight's fascinating debate on the future of movie consumption. Will movie theaters become obsolete in the age of streaming? On one side, we have Noir, who argues that streaming services are the future of film viewing and that cinemas will eventually become obsolete. On the other side, Jarrell believes that movie theaters still offer a unique and irreplaceable experience that streaming platforms cannot replicate. Let's dive into this conversation. Noir, the floor is yours.
Streaming services like Netflix, Disney Plus, and Amazon Prime have revolutionized how we consume films. With on demand access to thousands of movies at the touch of a button, the convenience and affordability of streaming are hard to beat.
Movie theaters provide an experience that streaming services simply cannot replicate. The sheer scale of the screen, the surround sound, and the communal atmosphere of watching a film with an audience create a unique, immersive experience that home viewing can't match.
The global reach of streaming platforms makes it easier than ever for people to watch films from anywhere. In contrast, movie theaters are limited by location, and they often exclude people who cannot afford the cost of a ticket or who live far from urban centers.
Cinemas offer a social experience. People go to the movies together, sharing laughter, tears, and excitement in real time. Watching a film in a theater can create memories and moments of connection that streaming alone cannot provide.
The flexibility of streaming allows viewers to watch films at their own pace, whether that means watching one movie a week or binge watching an entire series in a weekend. Cinemas, on the other hand, operate on rigid schedules that don't cater to everyone's lifestyle.
The magic of going to a cinema is in the anticipation. Sitting in a theater, surrounded by strangers who are all there for the same purpose, adds an element of excitement and shared energy that is hard to replicate at home.
Streaming has democratized access to films, offering a wider variety of movies from around the world, including independent films, foreign films, and niche genres that are often not shown in theaters. This gives audiences the freedom to discover new content they might otherwise miss.
Streaming might offer convenience, but there's something irreplaceable about the ritual of going to the movies, buying tickets, grabbing popcorn, and sitting down in a darkened theater. This tradition has been a part of global culture for over a century, and it still holds significant value for many.
Streaming services offer films in a variety of formats, including 4K, HDR, and even IMAX, right from the comfort of your own home. With advances in home theater technology, the cinematic experience can now be recreated in personal living rooms, making it unnecessary to go to a theater for that immersive experience.
Cinemas allow filmmakers to showcase their art the way it was intended to be seen. The grand visuals, sound design, and special effects are meant to be experienced on a big screen. While home theaters are getting better, they still can't compare to the visual and auditory experience of a cinema.
Movie theaters are expensive. Between tickets, concessions, parking, and potential travel expenses, going to the cinema can be a costly experience for individuals or families. Streaming, in contrast, offers unlimited access to films for a monthly subscription, providing far more value.
Movie theaters continue to be the main platform for big budget blockbusters. Films like Avengers Endgame and Star Wars The Rise of Skywalker are designed to be viewed in theaters, where the spectacle can be fully appreciated. Streaming services simply can't create that level of event around a movie.
The pandemic has shown us how adaptable streaming services are. While cinemas were forced to close, streaming platforms like Netflix and HBO Max thrived, releasing new movies directly to home audiences, which demonstrated the demand for at home viewing.
Cinemas remain the preferred venue for first time releases of many highly anticipated films. Opening weekends at the box office are still a major indicator of a film's success, and this tradition continues to be a powerful way to gauge a film's cultural impact.
Streaming services are investing heavily in original content, producing high quality films and series that rival what is shown in cinemas. The success of films like The Irishman and Roma on Netflix shows that streaming platforms can produce films with the same level of artistic integrity and production quality as major studios.
Theaters are an essential part of the global film industry. They provide a platform for independent filmmakers to showcase their work to wider audiences, many of whom may not have access to certain films on streaming services.
The rise of streaming services has significantly disrupted traditional movie distribution. Major studios are now bypassing theatrical releases and opting for streaming first strategies, such as Disney releasing films on Disney Plus simultaneously with their cinema runs.
Movie theaters also play a key role in preserving the history of cinema. Many theaters continue to show classic films or offer special screenings of important works, ensuring that these films are accessible to future generations in the way they were originally intended.
Streaming allows for the creation of personalized viewing experiences, with algorithms suggesting films based on preferences. This level of customization is something that movie theaters simply cannot replicate, where the selection is limited to what is currently showing.
For many people, going to the movies is a form of escapism. The immersive experience of sitting in a dark room with a huge screen in front of you allows viewers to disconnect from their daily lives in a way that streaming, with its distractions, can't offer.
The movie theater experience is becoming less relevant to younger generations, who are accustomed to watching films on smartphones, tablets, and laptops. As streaming services become more accessible and user-friendly, traditional cinemas are struggling to attract younger viewers.
Streaming platforms can't match the atmosphere of a full, packed theater. The energy of a crowd reacting to an exciting scene or a plot twist is something that streaming simply cannot replicate, no matter how advanced technology becomes.
With the proliferation of streaming devices and smart TVs, watching movies at home is no longer a compromise in quality. The ease of access, coupled with the ability to watch films from the comfort of your own couch, makes streaming far more appealing than going to a theater.
Cinemas provide a space for cultural and artistic expression that is vital to the future of filmmaking. Filmmakers create experiences that are designed for the theater, and by supporting cinemas, we ensure that these artistic creations continue to be made in their intended form.
The accessibility of streaming for people with disabilities or those in remote areas is another factor. Not everyone has the ability to visit a theater regularly, but streaming services can reach anyone with an internet connection, leveling the playing field for movie lovers.
Cinemas provide a space for cultural and artistic expression that is vital to the future of filmmaking. Filmmakers create experiences that are designed for the theater, and by supporting cinemas, we ensure that these artistic creations continue to be made in their intended form.
Movie theaters may never entirely disappear, but they will become a niche market. The streaming revolution has made at-home viewing so convenient, affordable, and customizable that it's hard to see how theaters can compete on the same level in the future.
Even with the convenience of streaming, many people still choose to go to theaters for certain films. Special events, premieres, and exclusive showings continue to draw audiences in, proving that there is still a strong demand for the theatrical experience.
Thank you both for your passionate and insightful arguments tonight. As we've heard, the debate between streaming and cinemas comes down to personal preference and what individuals value most in their movie watching experience. On one hand, streaming offers convenience, affordability, and accessibility, while on the other, movie theaters continue to provide an unparalleled immersive experience that celebrates the art of cinema. The question remains, will streaming platforms render cinemas obsolete, or will the movie theater experience continue to thrive as a beloved tradition? We leave it to you. Does the future of film lie in the hands of streaming or in the timeless tradition of the cinema?